Hey, welcome back to the show. As you can see, oh no, this is so tough. Yeah, FGC events are up now.
And see, no one has to ask if we've talked about something now.
Already been done.
A lot of people always come. Have they talked about this?
Right.
Have they talked about this? New technology.
Genius.
Technology. Okay.
So there had been lots of events, lots of big tournaments to talk about, including some that are among the biggest of the year. To start off with, let's talk about Showdown.
Yeah.
Always one of the big ones. You know, talent from Asia, Europe.
Although the
Australia.
one interesting thing for me is I feel like it was a little smaller, like the talent level than it was in previous years. Like I'm not sure if as many people went out, but still a lot of really good players. Really a lot of good players.
So you know we're not going to have enough time to really get into the weeds in these tournaments. Just kind of talk about them overall. Street Fighter 4 was won by Gamer B Adon, Ryan Hart second place with Sagat and Yun. Latif actually got third place with Viper, even though he hasn't been playing.
Yes.
Good stuff to him. That's pretty impressive. There's a Poison in there. RF. Oh, it's RF. Okay. And Shiro is playing Abel again. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He got top 8. Very nice.
Yeah, Shingoku Neurosis all the way down in 13th place, tied with Filipino champ.
That's right. Filipino champ went from the USA. Rico Suave, also from the US, got 9th.
But I was super happy for Gamer B winning this,
Oh, yeah.
and I mean, you saw his reaction, right? He was like shocked himself when he beat Ryan Hart, so super happy for him.
Even though he's been one of the best players in the world for the last few years, it seems like he doesn't win tournaments that often, right? Like he gets up there, but is actually becoming the champion.
Well, how many times has he made Evo top 8 now? Like 3 times, I think. 3 or 4 times. And he's gotten as high as second place.
Right.
And he hasn't won it. So, yeah. I mean, he's won like a season's beatings a few years
he's won
ago.
tournaments. Yeah, it's just, it feels like it's rare.
Yeah.
Even though he's so good.
He's so good, though. I'm super happy. I mean, obviously, we had him on the show. He's one of my favorite guys, dude. I'm super happy for him. Yeah.
Very nice guy. Ultimate Marvel, we mentioned that Filipino champ took the trip down to Australia. He won it with Magneto, Doom, and Dorm. RF actually got second place. So RF known for playing a billion games, including Marvel with Morgan, Doom, Virgil. Abigail, always fan favorite, third place. Tron, Thor, She-Hulk. And then it was kind of regular stuff. I think it was mostly Australians after that.
Yeah.
So, I know that there's a solid Australian scene. It's really nice to see them repped.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Tekken Tag 2 won by Help Me with Paul Miguel, Lars Lee, Bob Lars, and Paul Dragonoff.
Jeez, okay.
That's pretty rad.
Character specialist. Yeah. I'm not a character, just like a game specialist.
Yeah. Dive Kick Edition won by Mecha TT Messiah with Kenny and Scholes. Let's see. So Kenny, Scholes, second place was Kick, third place Dive, fourth Redacted, fifth I don't know, and fifth also S-Kill, then Dive and Kick.
It's a good character variety.
Yeah, I haven't really been paying close attention to the game, so I don't really know how the tiers are shaping up there.
Right.
It's interesting to just kind of check it out for a little bit. Ren won King of Fighters. Third Strike was won by Ryan Hart.
Nice, okay.
He was so good. Well, he apparently is still good in Third Strike. I studied abroad in London for a summer, and I was so sad that he was out of the country for that summer. And I never got a chance to play him. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's like, oh crap, David's coming.
Gotta get out of here. Like nobody knew me at the time. So. And Blaze Blue actually won by a Tager.
Whoa! Have you watched this footage yet?
I did at the time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty rad. Cool. ISO Tager.
Okay.
Armada. Wow. Okay. I don't think I looked at this. Okay. Armada won Smash Melee. Also doubles Armada and Psych.
Oh wow. So he was
Project M also Armada.
Makes sense. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move on to another tournament that happened that same weekend. If you recall, there was Showdown, but there was also Summer Jam in the U.S. So let's talk about the main game. From that tournament. It was its I think first time at a big tournament since it had come out in the US, if I recall correctly. So Tonberry won Under Night in Birth, EXE Late, Carmine and Hyde. It was really cool to see a Carmine do that. He's a very good character. Dude, at the very start people were kind of sleeping on him a little bit, so it was cool to see.
Look, I said that we've been playing a lot, right? I've been playing a lot. me and Henry Choi and Tao traveled and we visited Warrock and Tatsu, two old school players. Old school.
Well, yeah.
They were part of the original Wednesday night. They were like, I call them the original NGL guys. Right?
Yeah, basically.
Kind of like Chris Brent and Marcus. Before them was Andy OCR, Warrock, and Tatsu, right?
Pretty much.
Team Hori and whatever like that. Tatsu uses Carmine, and I do not see how that character's not top tier.
He's really good, for sure.
I mean, Tatsu literally had an infinite block string. He has an infinite block string that your character cannot do anything about except for shield. Yeah, but the problem is, if you block the whole thing, if you can block the whole thing, he actually loses more health overall than you do.
Oh, that's funny.
Because he has to keep draining his own health with that.
That's
so
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that character is amazing. Really good character. So.
I think Line is really good. Matt Koma got second place with her, and Hilda. Hilda character I've been using a lot. Ray got third with Gordo. Obviously, people are talking about Gordo as being the best. He is super good. Probably is the best, but he got third place here. Merkava, I think the other one who people are talking about. I mean, in my opinion, it's those two. I know people talk about the top three, the Waldstein being top three, and I'm fine with him being top three, but I feel like Merkava and Gordo are like here, then maybe like third is Wald, and then there's some other characters. But
yeah, I was talking to Choi Sauce about that. He thinks that Merkava is just the best by himself.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Because Merkava actually can fight Gordo and Waldstein really well too. So.
Right. Yeah. I can definitely see that. Anyway, so Blaze G with Gordo, Sonic Fox with Carmine.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Sonic Fox.
Okay.
Carmine, kind of. I guess I don't know if I feel like that's a good character.
Where's Sonic
for him.
Fox from?
The Northeast.
Oh, he is Northeast. Oh, okay. My
like
bad. I got him in the wrong location. Okay.
Mind Game 7th with Hilda, and then Level 5 Chan with Lina.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Nice little arrangement there. Let's talk about some of the less significant games, including Street Fighter 4. By the way, the two winners of Street Fighter 4 and Marvel, I was so happy for them.
It's crazy.
We'll get to Marvel in a little bit.
Yeah.
So Smug won Street Fighter 4.
Yes. Not only did he win Street Fighter 4, but second place.
Native Impact T-Hawk.
Native Impact T-Hawk.
People were mad. I mean, you remember on Twitter, people were mad that he won.
Well, I wasn't around on Twitter during that time.
Oh, of course, that was.
I was gone. Hiatus. I was on hiatus, but I did watch all of Top 8 for that tournament while I was on break because I saw the results and I was like, "Holy crap! I need to see what the hell happened."
Yeah.
And I mean, previous to this, so some people were asking me where I would rank a lot of the players, right? And I had Smug kind of at the lower end of top 10 in terms of US. Now, I mean, he beat Ricky Ortiz and to make it to this point. So, I mean, he's quickly just
he's still getting better.
Jumping
up there, he's already good. He's still getting better.
Dude, I still think the funniest damn thing is that I think he gets a lot of those free 1 month Xbox Live Gold things and signs up. He's like the top 7 or 8 Dudleys.
Yeah, he was top 7. I don't know if that's still.
I think he is. He might still be. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, but Smug, I'm super happy for him.
Definitely, he's very good, and it's interesting to see how those two characters got better, right? Dudley got better. T-Hawk may be one of the most buff characters in the game, and two people who were good before. They made some waves before. They got some top 8s here and there. Give them Ultra, and here they are, win it. They first and second place. So it's always fun to see how the characters kind of switch things up. Anyway, so Ricky. 3rd place, Knuckle-Doo. 4th place with DiCaprio and Guile. 5th place were Ludovic with Chun.
By the way, Knuckle-Doo's DiCaprio is really interesting. He plays a very interesting DiCaprio. So
yeah, he heard that I said that I didn't think she was that great, and he kind of asked me on Twitter, what the issues are. And I talked about it a little bit with him, but he didn't get back to me. I was kind of, I was hoping to kind of hear his perspective. Sakura Elena for Chris. Tied for 8th were Insane, aka Coach Steve, with Rolento Blanca. By the way, Rolento I think is a perfect choice for him. Like Blanca, a big annoyance character, kind of a shenanigansy sort of slippery character. I think it's a really good fit. Then K-Brad Cammy.
Yeah.
So let's move down to Marvel. We talked about this being a big win for a player.
Yes. That is Control Flux.
Yeah, Flux took a major.
He did, yeah. And the interesting thing about it again, and this is another one of those one of these cautionary tales. So second place went to Cloud 805. So this was Zero Virgil Dante, Zero May Cry versus Zero May Cry. Right. They played a 1st to 10 money match earlier in the weekend, and Cloud won that.
Yep.
Always seems to happen. You play those 1st to 10 money matches, and the other guy, when they lose, they think about it more. I'm telling you, the run back is always scared because when you lose, you think about it more.
I think you're right.
So, sure enough, it happened here again. Cloud, but congratulations to Cloud going out to East Coast like that and getting second place.
Yeah, he was really out there kind of by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So, very impressive. But, good stuff to Flux. He's been leveling up.
He's also been getting a lot of crap, too.
Has been getting a lot of crap.
Like the money match that he had with Coach Steve after Coach Steve blew him up, especially with that rage quit that he did 1 second into the match. Did you see it?
I did see that.
Yeah. So he's been getting a lot of crap, so it's really good for him to win this event and just kind of, silence the critics a little bit. So.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Jay Rosa actually got 3rd place. Then Insane 4th, 5th were Ray Ray and K-Brad. Tied for 8th were Yipes and Cosmos.
Okay. Wow, Chris G got 9th?
Yeah, Chris G got 9th.
Oh, he lost to a Zero team, and then he lost to another team that was kind of odd. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah. But
I do not recall.
Okay.
Lich won BBCP. Injustice taken by Sonic Fox, winner of Evo.
Yes.
With the Batgirl. We talked about the most important game. All right, well, there as is often the case for these events, just a ton of different games they run.
Dude,
it's always impressive.
It's getting ridiculous now. I mean, ridiculous in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
But like as we go through the list, it's just like every game, every game,
Right.
and that's just the way it is now. But I like seeing that. I like seeing the small communities, survive like this. I love seeing these smaller games still played, and you never know, they could grow back up, right?
Yeah, one
it's
example.
Totally possible.
There's Mortal Kombat was run at I think both of these events, Summer Jam and West Coast Warzone, if I recall correctly, but certainly at Summer Jam, and that's gonna blow up pretty soon.
Dude, they brought it back to Wednesday Night Fights.
Yeah.
This last week. Yeah. So
that's right.
okay.
But definitely, I meant specifically Big E Gaming. I feel like Big E supports scenes that like nobody else does.
Right,
like DOA is always there, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, let's talk about also West Coast Warzone 4.
Yes, so
a
this
return
happened.
to a tournament series that hasn't been around for a while.
Yes, so that was super exciting. Sad that it was in our neck of the woods and we didn't go.
Yeah, I had to be in San Diego.
I was just back from vacation, so I was in pure slum-it mode. So I was just I don't want to drive this.
Nothing
far.
wrong with that, man.
I was still feeling the inertia from my vacation, so I don't even have a good excuse. I was just I want to sleep. So
that's cool. Sometimes you gotta take a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah,
I know how it is. All right, so West Coast Warzone results. Toki won the whole thing with Line.
Yeah.
I've played him online a bunch. He's really good. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He picked up the game really quickly.
So the reason why I'm laughing is because apparently Tatsu and Warrock used to play with him a bunch.
Oh, okay.
Because he apparently just moved back to San Diego.
Oh, really?
He's been living up here for a little bit. And they were playing with him, and Tatsu's like, dude, I beat him every once in a while. I beat him a lot. We go pretty even.
Oh,
he's
really?
How the heck did he win? He's that means I could have won this tournament. So.
Yeah. I mean, I beat him online a couple of times, but for sure he runs that show.
Right.
I was just really happy to see a guy.
Absolutely,
take it.
Absolutely.
From NorCal, Apology Man, second place with Merkava, Tiza with Waldstein from also NorCal, Batista, Loli Maiko, let's see, D Smooth 12 with Seth, or Burkaderv with Batista, Pico Cat, Merkava, and Manic Gordo. So a pretty good character variety in there. A couple of Merkavas, but nice to see a couple of Batistas too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Batista's really good, but
for sure.
Honestly, I don't think I still think Carmen's better right now. Carmine is really, I'm scared of that character now. I'm officially on that I'm scared of this character level. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that pans out. Street Fighter 4. Okay, so we should mention this. This is event that Nemo from Japan came.
Yes, that's right.
Well, let's talk about Marvel first. As
Yeah,
a result.
they flew him out here specifically to do that 1-20 money match with Filipino champ.
Yeah, how did that go?
Dude, that was amazing. Like, it's been a while since it was. I've seen Marvel like this exciting. You know what I mean? Because
I cared about the result. Okay?
look, for one thing, the guys doing commentary did a great job. Justin was doing a lot of commentary for that, and he really broke that match down really well and talked about what was supposed to be, what they were looking for.
For sure.
K-Brad was there, and
that's accurate. That's accurate. Move on.
No, but I mean, it was like Champ took an early lead, then Nemo kept crawling back, and then Nemo took a tiny lead,
right.
and then pretty much towards the end, Champ got to 19 wins with Nemo still at like 16 wins, and it was like, okay.
Right, we thought that was it.
Okay. And then Nemo won 3 in a row to tie it up 19-19.
And I love at that point that Filipino champ took his allotted 5-minute break. You could take a 5-minute break. That was the rules.
Yeah.
Whenever you want. And he waited until then. He took it.
Yeah, because the 3-game win streak, he was like, I need to cool him down. It was smart. It was smart.
Ice the kicker, man.
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
You gotta do. And then Nemo took it the 5-minute break himself right after that. We finally get to this game, and it's like this. We've been waiting 10 minutes. And it's like, you know, like kind of like the time before the pitcher throws the pitch, right?
Right. Yeah.
Kind of building, and finally happens, and really good last game. Filipino champ took it.
Yeah, he took it 20-19. And my favorite thing, honestly, was that, you know, Champ, he talks a lot of shit. He likes to have a lot of bravado, whatever like that. But afterwards, like, I feel like his respect for Nemo was really high.
That was great.
Yeah.
It was really nice to see their reactions.
And honestly, I expected Champ to talk a lot of shit about him afterwards, because that's what he does, right? He's like really respectful, but then when he's on FGTV stream, scrub, whatever, blah, blah. I don't even think he did that. Like, I feel like he was super respectful, and Nemo counter-respectful as well, because you obviously know Nemo does a lot of trash talking to Champ as well, you know, and stuff like that. And it was really cool to see how they reacted afterwards. It looked like they had both been through a war together.
They did, yeah.
You know, so,
and it was nice to see. It was nice to see Ryan win. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what you're talking about. Like, if Filipino champ was the guy who was at the end, it would have been all kinds of talk and whatever. But he was himself, which is a reasonable person.
Yeah, and it was super exciting. It was super cool. So lots of fun.
Yeah. As far as the tournament goes, the Marvel tournament.
Yeah, Champ took that as well. Yeah. He barely did it too. He got put into loser's bracket by Apology Man, and I believe it was Apology Man. And then he had to do a run back with Apology Man, and Apology Man I think went up 2 games on him. I can't remember.
Oh, we can check that out pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Losers final.
Yeah, it's 3-2.
Yeah.
I believe Apology Man went up 2-0, and then Champ won 3 in a row. And interesting enough, Angelic beat Apology Man in winners finals.
And Angelic actually sent Filipino champ to losers. That was top 8 winners.
Angelic.
Yeah,
actually,
that's according to the.
He got blown up in grand finals.
That was a blow up. Yeah,
it was 6-1.
He got bumped.
6-1. Yeah. So, but I mean, from a lot of what I read on Angelic's Twitter, nerves. He had never been in that kind of grand final situation like that, and he's just like, I just need to get stronger, and that's absolutely true. And you know what?
He took it well.
Everyone needs to get into that grand finals and get blown up before you start winning tournaments. Sure. You know, unless you're just like some crazy prodigy kid.
Rare.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly.
So anyway, Filipino champ first place, Angelic second, Apology Man third, Kai got fourth place, Nemo in fifth, with Hams Andy G. It sounds like a sandwich to me. A ham Andy G, right? It could be like a turkey Andy G.
Yeah. I know Nemo did lose the run back with another run back with Filipino champ during the tournament. So.
Let's see where this happened. If I can find it real quickly. Yeah, top 8 losers. That's where F champ beat him. It was 3-2. To round out top 8, Sack Tap. Oh, he was real cool to see. Boost Sack Tap.
Because he was using Ghost Rider.
He was Ghost Rider Arthur Hagar.
Yeah.
And the Nemesis Arthur Hagar. So very cool he made top 8. And Ramasama also 8th.
Yeah. I did stream Monster the hell out of this tournament.
I watched
a lot of it, yeah. So.
Wish I could have watched more. I was busy. Anyway, so Nemo came there for Marvel because that's the game that he was supposed to do well in, but the game he's been playing more of apparently is Street Fighter 4, and he won it with Rolento.
A character that most people consider ass, including Nemo.
Yeah, Nemo doesn't think he's very good either.
Right.
You could see the unfamiliarity. And in Southern California, we don't really have that top Rolento. NorCal has a good Rolento. There's like there's like Coach Steve, I guess. I mean, very few people in the U.S. are taking that character seriously. And whereas, while I think that kind of long term that is going to be the case, there will be some specialists. They can still do well. Certainly, he's not an awful character. But I feel like you're not going to have that many Rolentos. But in the meantime, if some really good player comes and plays the character you're unfamiliar with, you're going to get lit up. That's exactly what happened. And so Filipino man got second place, and he even said afterward, he put this tweet out where he was like, I'm not even going to lie. I have no idea what happened. I don't know anything about this character.
Yep.
So, that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it's Nemo being such a good player using this character that nobody knows what's going on with.
Yeah.
And you know what? To be fair, though, I mean, how good is Nemo? Well, according to something, this was reported. Of course, this is always all hearsay or whatever. But apparently, Daigo has said that Nemo is better at Street Fighter than he is right now. Like, he's actually said that. So, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But if he did say it, that's a testament just to how good Nemo really is at this moment. So,
it would not surprise me at all. It's how many games has he been one of the best players in? A lot.
Yeah,
at this
anything
point,
he's touched, pretty much.
Essentially. So the rest of the top 8: Huda Man, third place with Honda and DeCapre. Fourth place was Snake Eyes. Fifth, Julio with Yun. LPN with Rolento Adon. Ricky Ortiz, Rufus, Filipino champ Dalsum rounded out the top 8. So, first place, Japan. Second place was SoCal. Fourth place, SoCal. But other than that, it was kind of the NorCal show.
Dude, okay, so we talked about it just kind of a little bit about the NorCal Fight Club.
Yeah.
That thing has leveled them up a lot. I tweeted about this a bunch of times. NorCal showed up because another thing we didn't mention is Kelvin got 9th place with Hugo.
Yeah. Right? And if you saw the 3-on-3 team tournament, winners of that, Kimchi Tacos, Julio, Yun, Kelvin, Hugo, BJ Unchained, Cody.
Yeah, but okay, so the team tournament, I will say one thing though. BJ Unchained did most of the work, like the hard work. BJ Unchained, I know he's NorCal right now, but that dude trained down here.
You're going to claim him still?
He got good down here.
That's all right.
But no, I mean, seriously, NorCal has really, really upped their Street Fighter 4 game. It's super cool to see. And it's a great testament just to show how something like that, a little invitational round robin of your best players, can really help level up people. And in fact, Ricky Ortiz was completely undefeated in that event, but Huda Man beat him in this tournament. So, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It's the kind of thing that I'd love to see down here, and many other places too. It was a really good idea. Injustice won by Theo, SoCal's best, and one of the best overall. Right. White boy from Florida who travels to like every tournament.
Dang,
it's really impressive. He got second place with Doomsday.
Okay.
Really nice to see Dab with Martian third place.
We've talked about like how Yun hasn't won a tournament, and Vanilla Sagat's never won it. Has Martian Manhunter won any like really big tournaments yet?
Well, I don't think he's in that category.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's not considered that much better than everyone else yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He is super good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's like a top 3 kind of situation, not a super dominant one character.
Because I've always heard a lot of people saying, like, a lot of, the whining, complaining, you're like, oh my god, he's so broken, or whatever.
He's got a lot of really good stuff, but a lot of characters in that game do.
Okay.
Well, let's see, anything. Oh yeah, ST was won by Snake Eyes with Ryu, Ken, Zangief, and Fei Long.
Yeah,
dang, El Trouble, second place with Will Dawson.
Yeah.
All right,
look how surprised we are. Wow, he did well in a tournament? Dang. That's crazy.
How'd that happen?
I mean, if Miller Time got second, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, that would be much more reasonable.
Yeah, but El Trouble, dude.
Yeah. Well, she got 8th place.
Yeah, good stuff.
7th
good
place.
Stuff, yeah.
Rico Suave won Killer Instinct. Nice to him.
Yeah,
Luis Chow won KOF.
So, yeah.
All right, let's talk about the most recent one of these things. This is, and by the way, this has been taking a while, so we should probably keep this one to a minimum.
Okay.
Capcom Pro Tour Asia Taiwan qualifier for Street Fighter 4 happened on the 6th. Winner of it, Umehara Daigo.
Yep.
Evil Ryu.
Mm-hmm. And they're
there
in second place. Second place, Gamer B.
There he is, right there, Adon and Elena. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Third place was Willie Hakan. Yeah. It's great to see. You know, you and I were talking before the show started. At some point, some Hakan is just gonna light people up. It'll happen eventually.
As soon as a Nemo quality player picks up Hakan, everybody's dead.
Believe me, if Nemo was playing that character,
it's game over at that point in time. That character, way too good.
It's
Nobody is not using him. Nobody is using him. It's crazy.
Rockpon, Ibuki did well. Yoro, Adon, Yun, 5th place. Yeah, tied with Shen with Gen and Poison. And then 7th place was LSY9983 with Adon, Decapre, Bison, and Ryu. And Human Bomb with Poison, Sakura rounded out the top 8.
A lot of people using Poison.
Yeah, you know, as the game has been going on, my respect for her has grown a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that she's bad. I still don't think that any of the new characters are above kind of mid-tier area, but mid-tier is totally fine in this game.
And honestly,
you can totally. I mean, Nemo just won a big tournament with Rolando.
I mean, right now, to be honest, if it just wasn't for those couple of bad matchups, I swear Hugo is the best out of the 5.
Yeah,
and Decapre's right there too. Those are the two that I think I would pick as the best of the new 5 characters so far. So.
But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, good stuff.
I would. I mean, most impressive to Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of Kusoru coming to the U.S. in Marvel and playing a team that is fine, a fine team. Certainly not a top tier team, but blowing everybody up because nobody had really seen that sort of stuff, right? Joe jumping around, log trap. It was kind of new for us, so that's what it reminds me of.
Should probably pull out the Tiger Uppercut results as well.
Oh, did I not get that one up there?
It looks like it's not there.
Oh, I did not. You're right.
Yeah, so that just happened this last weekend. Tiger Uppercut was last weekend, and that one was won Ultra Street Fighter 4. A lot of good players there, and that one I believe was won by Bon-chan.
That's correct.
He took it over.
Second place was Itabashi Zangief.
Oh, that's not a fun fight right there.
Yeah, that was definitely a based. I watched it. It actually wasn't that bad. First one did not go well for Zangief, but second one was he won it, and then the third game seemed like it was even until Bon-chan took over.
Okay.
Cool. And ended the whole tournament with a Tiger Uppercut. That was the last hit.
At Tiger Uppercut.
That was the last hit.
Nice. Well, who else was at this tournament?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the results right now, and it's not working that great.
Okay. Whoops, we can hear that. Okay, never mind. It's done now.
I'll resort to my secondary source. Oh, of course that works.
All right.
Okay, so first place, like we said, Bon-chan. Second place, Itazan. Third place was Shen with Gen and Dhalsim.
Yeah, I know. That's weird, right?
Dhalsim. Why would he be picking that character up? I'm just thinking about the matchups.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. Well, okay.
Fourth place,
Gamer B. There you go. He's always up there.
Yep,
always up there. Adon, Yun, and Evil. Fifth place was Mago with Fei Long, Ying, and Sagat. HY was Seth also. Wow, Seth.
Yeah, a lot of people were actually really happy to see him up there because Seth obviously as a character has been nerfed pretty badly.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen any of the matches, but from the descriptions that I've read, he played a very how should I put this? Non-Punko styled set.
Really?
A very colorful, calculated set. And,
okay, cool.
And apparently he did well that way. So
interesting.
That's really cool.
Looking forward to that then. Mm-hmm. Seventh place tie was FV Chon with Guile, and then Eita with Akuma, Ken, and Ilori.
Okay, and in there also in ninth place were like Gact and Human Bomb, two other players that we are familiar with. So
yeah, definitely.
But see, all these events that are happening around. Shout outs to Capcom Pro Tour again because it's bringing a lot of attention to a lot of these smaller events and other events, and we get to see names that we normally don't know. Like it's sad that I sit there and look at also tied in ninth place is Pedigree and Deary. Who are these people? But you know what? They're
good
probably
players,
all worth getting to know, you know, so it's really cool.
Shen won King of Fighters.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Is that it for events? Are we caught up to date?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah. It's a lot of events.
It's a lot of stuff.
Lot of
events. We've been off for a couple of weeks. Hopefully that won't happen in the future.
Okay. So we can move on to the next topic here. So I just want to do this in real time now.
Okay, do it. Let's see how it works.
Ooh, oh, there we go. Okay, so we're going to move on to new games, but after a break, correct?
Be back soon.
All right.